we all just take a second and realize just how good that 2019 draft class was? I mean, just look at the top three: RJ Barrett, Ja Morant, and Zion. RJ Barrett is coming to his own and showing flashes of what he could be down the line and how good of a player and defender he's already. Zion, even though we know the health issues and weight issues he's been dealing with, we all can't just sit here and act like he wasn't an all-star starter in his second season and averaged 27 points per game last year. And Ja Morant has taken an amazing leap in just his third season and looks like he could even be an MVP candidate and run the league for years to come. And not just them, you look down the list, you have what I think is probably the third best player in this draft class so far in Tyler Hero. You have guys like Darius Garland that's finally showing what he can do in Cleveland. DeAndre Hunter, who's been an amazing two-way player for the Atlanta Hawks. Cameron Johnson, who was just in the NBA Finals. It's just an amazing draft class down the board. But I want to talk about one specific guy today, and that's Ja Morant. But before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time I post. I feel like this year is going to be a great year for this channel, and I'd love to have you guys along for the journey. When you watch Ja Morant play, you can't help but notice the eye-popping similarities between him and another guy that took an amazing leap his third year. The crossovers between Ja Morant and Derrick Rose's game is so hard to not notice. From the speed, size, athleticism, ability to get to the rim whenever either of them want to, a jump shot that looks like a work in progress that could be a weapon given time to develop for either of them around this time of their career. It's just incredible to see. As of right now, Ja Morant is averaging 26 points per game, 6.4 rebounds, 7.3 assists, 1.6 steals on 49% from the field and 38% from three. Last season, Ja Morant was shooting 30% from three on 3.8 attempts. Not only did he up his attempts this year, but his makes are also up. The growth so far he's shown from last season to this one is so eye-popping and so similar that sometimes you just have to feel like you're getting what we should have gotten in Derrick Rose in Ja Morant right now. Hell, sometimes when he goes up for certain dunks, you have to hold your breath hoping he doesn't land wrong. Because boy, do some of those landings look iffy. And as of right now, while the wins may not be there for him to have the same success Derrick Rose had in his third year, this team also has not had a crazy easy schedule so far in the beginning of the season, and you can look for them to still win close to 50 games by the end of this year. And if that's enough to actually have his name even in the top 5, that's to be an incredibly positive season for Ja Morant. And surprisingly, for a player like Ja Morant to be on a small market, they have a lot of developable and movable pieces like Desmond Baines, Jaren Jackson Jr., DeAnthony Melton, Tyus Jones, Brandon Clark, as guys that they can move around or decide to develop around him to make this team better. So you don't know where he might be in the next coming years. We may even see Memphis as an actual title contender soon. But going back to Ja Morant, it's also incredibly impressive and scary to know that he's nowhere near his peak yet. Because as of right now, he's an amazing finisher at the rim, and his three-point shot has taken leaps and bounds to get better. But that in-between area that will make him a truly elite scorer that no one can ever stop is that in-between area, the 10 to 16 feet and the 16 to before the three-point line. As of right now, he's below average and not that great in that area at all so far this season. And should he be able to develop that even more, you may not see the scoring go up crazy, but the weapons he'll have to go against teams sometimes when the game gets tight down the stretch, having those in your bag is your greatest strength, because you can get a shot whenever you want to. And also, he seems like he has that uncanny ability like the Kobe, D Wades, Derrick Roses, the Steph Currys, to just up their game when it comes to postseason time, just out of nowhere, and be even better. Because last season, he averaged 30 points a game and 8 assists in that first round series, and I don't know what he's going to do to the team that he faced in the first round this year. Overall, while he's putting up MVP season numbers now, the wins may not be there for the Memphis Grizzlies to actually get it there, but should he have these numbers any other year and the Grizzlies actually break through and become a top team in the NBA, you can definitely see his name in those conversations, and he'll probably get one before his career is over. But overall, Ja Morant's an amazing prospect, an amazing player to watch, and definitely an NBA superstar, soon to be MVP of the league. It could be one of the best point guards to ever play this game if his career goes right. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think about Ja Morant and how good of a player he can be, how good of a player he is now. Check out my Discord and my Twitch. They're both in the description below. I'd love to have you guys on both on there. Love have some discussions about basketball. But with that being said, this FLB, that's my time, and I'm out.